Hello, it's Nick Mills Paul. I hope you're doing great. Yesterday I had posted a video, an article titled "The View from 400 Feet." And just to give you kind of a brief, synopsis of this, it was just about a player and how you play and how you act, whether you know somebody's watching or not. Because it's often that there might be a coach watching you play, and you may not know that he's there. And so today I had gotten a question recently from a parent that had asked me, Nick, what life lessons can my son really learn from sports? And I was really happy to answer that because this parent in particular didn't really have a background in sports. And so I want to talk about one lesson that I know that I got through growing up. And as a kid, we all have difficult times dealing with failure. Really, we do. And growing up, I played a lot of sports, but in particular, I played baseball. I loved playing baseball. It was the sport that I was best at. But as an 8-year-old, it really didn't cut it for me when some people began and coaches told me that it's okay. You're doing good if you only fail 7 out of 10 times. And I struggled with this myself. I wanted to get 10 out of every 10 at bats. I want to get a hit. I worked really hard to get there, but we all know that we were made imperfect, and we're not perfect. So that's just not possible. I despised a failure. I let it get me down, and it even affected me when I got home from a game. So my hard work eventually would led me to understand that the more times I was willing to fail, then ultimately the more I would succeed. And trust me, I didn't it didn't run through my head exactly like that as a youth player, but all I knew was 3 out of 10 wasn't good enough, and for me. So it was because of this that's not good enough for me that I began seeing the big picture. The bigger picture that started getting me to think about entire seasons and not just one at bat. So, if you read my article yesterday, you'll kind of understand what I'm about to say. When my coach came to watch me play, I didn't even know that he was there. I rarely knew when coaches were there. But it really didn't matter. I had prepared to play that day just like any other day. I had learned to handle adversity, and I had always stayed focused throughout every game. And that was just because I had learned to see the bigger picture, to set bigger goals for an entire season, one day at a time, and not sweat the small stuff, meaning the at bats. So, moral of today's story and what I told that parent was, sports will teach you a ton. They're going to teach you how to handle adversity. They're going to teach you, not to sweat the small stuff. And so, for example, this stuff, or this example would be, you just one at bat. What does that really matter? As long as you're working hard and you're continuing towards your goal, what does one at bat really matter? And to look at the bigger picture of what your goals are. That's also what sports taught me. To look at entire seasons of your life. That might be literally a season. That might be the next 3 years. For my wife and I, we're expecting our first child in February. So this is a new season for us in our life. And so that's what we're looking to. That's what our goals and our focus is right now. So, if you think somebody needs to hear this today, please share it with them. And, please leave your comments below. And I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. We'll see you.